Obviously, they better get this thing unplugged pretty quick because the concrete truck has already been here for about 25 minutes. If they don't get it unplugged real quick, that concrete's gonna start to get hard. So is all the other concrete in the other trucks. What's the plan, boss?
We're sending you another pump.
Sending another pump?
We're plugged up. That guy, I don't know why he put concrete in the hopper. We weren't ready.
Oh, so the concrete operator put concrete in the hopper before you were ready?
Before we started stroking. And so that's why we're plugged up.
You gonna get another 28?
Yeah, we're trying to get you one.
I know.
He should be on his way.
All right, so they're trying to get another pump. What they're telling me is the concrete operator, or the concrete truck operator, he started putting concrete in the hopper before they were ready, so that cost the plug. Where do you think the plug is?
It's in the middle. It's in the turret. We can't get to it.
Oh, you can't get to the plug? So, concrete trucks plug up fairly often, but a lot of times they plug up on the pipes. What do you call those up there? Just pipes?
The boom pipe?
On the boom pipes. He believes they are plugged up in the turret, which obviously they cannot get to. So that's the reason they're getting another pump. Now, they're still gonna keep trying to unplug it, but worst case scenario, they can't, and the other truck or the other pump will be here by then.
Here, right there?
So anyway, again, they're trying. As you guys see up there, the guy's beating on it with a hammer because he can hear the plug up there. What he's doing is he's beating on those pipes, and of course you can hear the sound difference. If it sounds hollow, then that means it's empty, and if it doesn't sound hollow, then that's where the concrete's at. So they can actually find out where the concrete is and where it's not, and that tells them where the plug is. So he thinks it's plugged up right there at that elbow. Yep, they're calling it quits. Alright, so time for me to get on the phone with the pump company and find out where the next pump is at, because this concrete was batched a little over an hour ago, so we don't have much time. All right, so here's an update. Pump is plugged up. Concrete was batched over an hour ago. It is about 85 degrees right now, so we only have about another hour before this concrete starts to deteriorate or get too dry on us. They have another pump on the way. However, we don't know how long that's gonna take. Okay, so all the concrete is here. Obviously, there wasn't all batched at once, so every truck has a little bit more time than the previous, but if they take too long, then we're gonna lose all the concrete. All right, so the pump is folded up. He's gonna get out of here, so now we gotta get all these concrete trucks out of here. This one and the other two drivers, I think they were also in the driveway, so they all need to get out. And of course, we gotta put them back in after the concrete truck or the concrete pump shows up. Of course, we have our finishers sitting down, doing nothing, waiting for the day to get hotter and the concrete to get drier. So not a good situation. All right, so the other pump just showed up. I can start folding out. The concrete truck's backing up, so I'm gonna back the concrete up to the pump and check the mud, see what it looks like. If it looks good, we'll pump it. If not, we'll send it back.
Is it gonna take 30 yards?
It's probably gonna take more.
Yeah. Looks like.
All right, man. Thank you. All right, so what he was saying is he wrote down everything on the ticket that happened by his account. What time the pump left, what time the new one showed up, and what he thinks was the cause of the problem, which in his mind was the concrete truck operator dumping concrete in the hopper before he was ready. Again, I'm not taking sides, I'm just letting you know what he's telling us. I will also tell you that I ran that by the concrete company and they said, nope, we know precisely what to do, we would never do that. So long story short, we're pumping concrete, which makes me happy.
Say again?
Your mud's still good?
Yep.
Still good, all right. You guys can see it's pretty hot out here, so I'm spraying from day one on this slab, and then we're gonna work it in with the trowel machine. You guys can see they're bringing on the trowel machine with the floating pan. I'm just gonna put a coat of day one all over the slab, and then I'm gonna let him work it in. All right, so as you guys saw, this concrete sat for about 2 hours. We poured it anyway. I went ahead and put some day one on it, and as you guys can see, there's a lot of cream on the surface. Any of you concrete guys watching this is 3,000 straight sack, 85 degrees. It is noon right now, and the concrete sat in the truck for 2 hours. It should not have this much cream on the surface. If it wasn't for day one, we would be in real trouble right now. But look at him. He's finishing with no issues. Day one, I keep it in the trailer. I will keep 2 buckets in my trailer at all times. And you guys can see this is the reason why. I try to use it all the time, you know, maybe lightly, but today it made a huge difference. So, firm believer of day one. I mean, look at that. He's not even having to bless the surface. When I say bless the surface, a lot of times when the concrete is getting away, you have to spray the surface with water. A lot of guys use a bucket hanging on the handlebars there, and they take a brush and they kind of sprinkle water all over the slab. That's why they call it blessing the slab. Again, as you can see, there's a lot of cream on the surface. All right, so here's the finished slab. Thank you guys for 100,000 subscribers. If you are not part of those 100,000, please subscribe. We are Texas Barndominiums.